Holding call against Raymond Fontaine. Takes the ball back to the Argo 34. Rocky Butler at the controls. Butler, 5 years as Saskatchewan Roughrider, but said yesterday he never got a chance to play here in Winnipeg. Here's Edwards kicking it outside. There's his best run so far tonight, close to 8 for Robert Edwards.
Talked to Robert and talked to Terrence before the game, and Robert Edwards was, you know, Terrence, his brother, was saying to me that in Montreal he didn't really get an opportunity this year. His runs were 99% of the time in short yardage, and that's why his average was so much lower. And Terrence was saying, you know, he never got the ball in their running set. It was almost predetermined. Now Jared Payton has done a nice job in taking that job away, but he didn't get the same opportunity.
Here's where Edwards could be of such value. Second and short, head down, but up against a stout front four, and that's a pretty good battle, and he's going to get tossed back. Let's see where they mark forward progress. And Terrence had all kinds of nice things to say about his brother until we asked about who was the better basketball player, and then we found out really what he thought of his big brother.
Yeah, Danny, I went through the skills. I said, so Terrence, who's the best shooter? Oh, me. Like automatically, when you go to the, you know, when you put the ball on the floor and you're taking it to the hoop, who can drive better? He said, oh, that's hands down me. Who jumps high? Well, that's me. I said, well, what does Robert have? I mean, come on, he's got something. And he said, yeah, he used to muscle me down underneath the hoop and then turn around and lay it up.
Got a late flag thrown while the Argos were in the huddle. Let's find out what this is all about.
Illegal substitution. 13 men in the huddle, Toronto. That's a 10-yard penalty. We'll repeat, first down.
That'll do it. Now Dorsey was on the field. Did Dorsey run on and maybe Edwards not come out?
Yeah, you got to figure that this could happen to Toronto, which has gone through so many running backs throughout this season. If I'm a running back out of work right now, I'm going to go hang around the Argo practice. Sooner or later, you're going to get a call.
So it's 1st and 20. And here's Arlen Bruce on the hitch, and that's not going anywhere. Doug Brown from the nose tackle makes the stop.
I mentioned the second comeback for Robert Edwards because his first one, devastated by that injury, and I know it's a story that's been told, but you know, he almost lost his leg and came back, played again in the NFL, and that was comeback number 1, and this may be comeback number 2 for him.
It's a very humbling experience to have an injury and come back for it, but it's even more humbling to know that a team doesn't want you, but somebody else does. You know, it makes you a little more hungrier, and Robert Edwards has the opportunity with the Toronto Argonauts.
2nd and 17, 5 receivers set. Butler backpedaling, sets up the screen. And here's Edwards. And he is brought down short of the first down. Cam Hall finishes him off. Well, we talked to brother Terrence yesterday about that devastating injury and an eerie foreshadowing that the family got that something was terribly wrong.
When he got hurt, it kind of tore the family up a little bit. My parents have a big poster in their house of Robert right in the living room. And they were just sitting there, and the poster fell off the wall. And they just sitting there, it never fell. And like 5-10 minutes later, they got the call. They're saying that Robert has hurt himself. And they left it on the floor with the mirror broke for maybe 2 years until Robert started playing. And when he started back playing in Miami, or when he went back to New England, they put it back up because they knew that he was going to continue his career.
Well, much has been said about that terrible injury. Never heard that story before.
That is unreal. I mean, that is eerie. That's Twilight Zone kind of stuff. And for the parents to not fix it until Robert was fixed. And, you know, I think he's got a lot of football in him, Danny. I really believe